aspect of Italy. So now, let's start our journey. And here is our outline. First, we'll introduce you some information, then some beautiful places, and some delicious cuisine, and the top of the fashion, and the attractive art, and then it's the gangster of Italy. Then, at last, it's a conclusion and Q&A. Okay. So this is the birthplace. Italy has been called the birthplace of West culture, and so it has a really long history. Then this is the picture, which is the birth of Vienna, which is being drawn by Botticelli. And this is the climate of Italy. The climate of Italy is Mediterranean, which is dry in summer and really it's raining in winter. And this is olive tree, the representative plant in that kind of climate. This is the shape of Italy. It looks like a boot and it's kicking two stones. And 44. What does 44 means about Italy? The answer is that Italy has the greatest number of the UNESCO, which is United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organizations, World Heritage Site. And 44 is its number. And this is Minerola, which is a village in Italy, and this is also a World Heritage Site. And so, do you interest in such beautiful places? So now, Fred will introduce you the attraction.
Okay, thank you. Today I'm going to introduce 4 cities you can taste in Italy. The first one is Milan. What is about this giant church? It's a Milan Duomo. It's a symbol, holy symbol, and unbelievable structure art in Italy, of course. And oh, sure, it's not free. You gotta pay for it. If you worry about your money, don't worry. You can take a cheap streetcar in this street and feel the travel in Milan. And the second is Venice. If you want to walk in water, you can come to Venice and feel the one-day trip. And this one is floating boat. You can listen the boatman humming for you. And of course, something more exciting is like this. This is water bus. You can feel the speed. Okay, this is the most exciting thing in Italy, I think. Okay, yes, sir. Okay, if you want to slow down your step, you can come to Florence. What about the city? The city is famous of its museum. Okay, if you want to take a peace in your mind, you come here, slow down, take a rest, it's okay. Oh, the final is wrong. Did you remember the 2006 Italy won the World Cup Championship? So Italy is definitely a strong team in the whole world, and their soccer game is most popular in their sports. So you can take the subway. Of course, subway doesn't cost much. Subway to visit is high-level standard again. Okay, and don't forget this the left picture. It's a Colosseum. It's a empire ruins in ancient Italy, or called Rome. You can visit after you see an excited football game, okay? Now let's welcome Christine to introduce the food in Italy.
After wandering through all those tourist attractions, I guess you're hungry right now. So let me introduce you to some famous Italian delicacies. Speaking of Italian cuisine, I must tell you that it can be dated back 400 years before centuries. Developing through political and social changes, it also takes heavy influence from other cultures, for example, ancient Rome and ancient Greek. As for its main ingredient, I guess you already can guess it. Yep, the famous tomato. Then, along with potatoes, bell peppers, and maize, which is also known as corn. Then for the record, I can tell that Italian cuisine is one of the most popular dishes around the world, and it truly has its influence. Since pasta and pizza are very familiar to all of you, I'll introduce you to something different. Let's meet ravioli, a traditional type of Italian food. To make one ravioli, you must seal a filling between 2 layers of steamed egg pasta dough. Then fold it into a pillow shape. Then when it's done, please serve it with pasta sauce. I can assure you it's very, very delicious. Look, it's just like a little pillow, a mouth-watering little pillow. Then, are you a sweet tooth? If you are, I prepared this one for you. Meet tiramisu, a coffee-flavored popular Italian dessert. Besides its delicious taste, it's also known for its name, tiramisu. If you transfer it back to English, tira means pick, mi means me, su means up. Altogether, it's pick me up. It stands for love and happiness. Romantic, isn't it? So let's welcome Lisa to introduce you fashion.
Thank you. Today I'm going to introduce you fashion in Italy. Everybody knows Italy is an important region in fashion. There are 3 fashion cities in Italy. Do you know where they are? They are Rome, Milan, Florence. They are major fashion cities in Italy. So if you love fashion, don't miss the 3 cities. Milan Fashion Week is a famous occasion around the world. There are many models, and you can see there are many fashionable clothing. I know you are thinking, I'm only a backpacker, it's nothing to do with me. Never mind. What you could do is take a walk along the street and you will see many handsome foreigners, good-looking appearance, sexy bodies, and perfect dress. What a picture of life. Not only young people, even old people are good-looking, as you can see. This and this. They don't wear heavy makeup, but they just look nice. The roads in Italy are like small runways, so if you go to Italy, go for a walk on the street, the warm sunshine will set off your clothing. So now, Angela will introduce art in Italy.
Thank you. And now I'll introduce art for you. The art of Italy has separated into 2 parts, which is Renaissance and Baroque. And first, I'll introduce Renaissance. Renaissance is a period of time which is from 14th to 16th century. And during that period of time, it is really a prosperous period in Italy. And during that period of time, there has many famous artists such as Leonardo and Michelangelo and Tiziano and Lavinia. And this famous structure, Pieta, is from Michelangelo's. Then I'll introduce Baroque. Baroque is a style which has exaggerated motion and fancy decorations. You can see on my right hand side, this picture is really fancy and it's a classic style in Roman church. And this is a famous style, also a basic style of Baroque, which was drawn by Annibale Teresi. And this is my part. And while you travel in Italy, remember to slow down your pace and use your heart to experience those masterpieces. So now Danny will introduce Maria for everyone.
Hey, thank you. What is mafia? Mafia, as you know, in 18th century, Napoleon just ran all across Europe, and he just captured the island called Sicilia. Sicilia so the Sicilian residents their relations wasn't very good with those residents on Sicilia, and after that they created a gangster that is called Sicilian Mafia. And Mafia is not just a gang in Italy, it's all over the world. For example, triads in China and Yakuza in Japan, and many mafias that was originally from Italy or have any communications with them. And it's a good thing for making video games. Lots of video games use mafia for the theme of the game. Okay, today we'll only talk about the Cosa Nostra in Italy. It means our things in English. And this is the one that he is a boss of the Cosa Nostra. And he was arrested in 2006. Look at him. He's very self-confident when he was arrested. Why? Okay. Because in the past, they usually do kidnapping or doing bribing or everything you can think of that is very evil and bad. And they're not a very cooperative organization. They have many families. For example, this is one of the families organization. Boss is the biggest one that controls everything, but he hides behind the cover. So he seldom be captured. And underboss is the boss that when the boss is dead, then underboss will be a new boss. Soldiers are the people that just hold guns, listen to their commanding, and just kill people or assassination, all the things like that. And some families will fight with other families if they're pissed off each other. And associates might be some people they hire temporarily to do something, like bribing someone or messaging, something like that. And their force were very big after World War II. But in 1980s, they started to do something else. They're not just killing people, they started to have some economical influence behind the whole country's economy. So the cops are they put a very high temperature on this one. Okay. And now let's head back to Angela to give a conclusion.
Thank you. And so this is our presentation, and although the PowerPoint is end, the journey is just begun. So now is our Q&A time. So any question? Any question? Okay, seeing none, so yeah, no questions. Okay, seeing none, so we are group 2, and this is Angela, and this is our presentation. Thank you, everyone.
要踩到我的东西，孩子们。